CBS presents this program in color.
Than ever, the CBS Evening News with Dan Rather is the leading evening news broadcast in America.
The deadly Dalcon Shield.
Monday at 10.
From Television City in Hollywood, it's Card Shark. Here's the host of Card Shark, Bob Eubank.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Card Sharks. We're glad you could make it today. We have some delightful contestants. We have a lot of money to give away, so we're going to pick it up where we left off last time. Where we left off last time, our champion had just won another match, and she was ready to play the big money cards. So let's get her in here right now. Come on, Amy. Here we go. Hi. You ready? Okay. Let's fill everybody in about Amy. Tell us about Amy one more time.
Okay, my name is Amy Eskinos, and I'm originally from Moraga, which is in Northern California. But I left to become a Bruin, and now I'm a sophomore communication studies major at UCLA.
So you're a Bruin, so we should tell everybody Bruins go to UCLA, right?
Yeah.
I think you become Bear or something. Anyway, you've won $5,400, and like I said, when we picked it up, I left off last time, you were ready to play the big money card. So let's get our two lovely dealers in here right now, Susanna Williams and Lacey Pemberton. Are with us? Did you catch the card? Good. All right. Remember, all the money you've won so far, and that's about $5,400, yours to keep no matter what happens. But now, we're going to play the big money cards, and we're going to give you new money to bet with, Amy. And here's how it goes. We're going to start you on the bottom line with $200. You must bet your way across that board by calling high-low. When you get to the second line, we'll add another $400 to your betting money, and you bet your way across the line. Remember, minimum bets are $50 except for the final top card, where you must bet at least half of your dollars. And one other thing, don't forget, you'll have an opportunity to change one card on each line by selecting one of the spare cards that Susanna is dealing out right now. So if you understand the rules, and I know you do, we're ready to play the big money cards. Give the lady $200, please. Okay, good luck, Amy. Here we go. If the cards flow right, you can turn that $200 into $32,000. It's happened before. Let's see what happens this time. Amy, your card is an 8. There's the way to go. All of it lower than the ace. Remember, if another ace comes up, it's just a push. No win, no loss. Lower than the ace, of course, it's a 9. You've got $400. You can play it or change it.
Number 1, please.
Number 1. She wants to change. That's the only time she can change on this line. The 9 is now a king. Good card. 400. All of it lower than the king. Your card is a queen. You've got 800.
700 lower.
How much?
700 lower.
700 lower than the queen. Your card is a jack. All right. You've got $1,500. This now becomes your base up here. We'll give you another $400. So you have $1,900.
1,500 lower.
1,500 lower than the jack. Your card is a deuce. You've got 3,400. All of it higher than the deuce. It's a 5. You got 6,800. Play or change.
Let's change that, number 2.
Okay, number 2. She's going to change the 5. Her 5 now is a 6. Not much better, but you got to play. $6,800.
6,000 higher.
6,000 higher? 6,000 higher than the 6? A 10! Now, the 10 goes up here. You've still got a card over there to change if you want to. You're going to change it? She's going to change it. All right, the 10 now becomes a 7. Now, Amy, you've got to bet at least $6,400.
Okay. Let's bet $6,400 higher.
$6,400 that it's higher than the 7. Good luck to you, Amy. Here we go for $6,400 higher than the 7. The card is a 5. No! No! And that brings you to $6,400. That's not bad at all. All right. Woo. You're a gambler, aren't you? My goodness. We'll add the $6,400 to the $5,400 she already had. We'll be back with a new challenger for Amy right after these words.
Sinus congestion.
I can breathe again.
Ah, the sweet smell of success. Get it with 12-hour Nostrella and Nostril with the one-way spray pump. It delivers a measured dose of penetrating mist every time. Squeeze sprays don't. You can't buy more effective sinus medicine. Ah, the sweet smell of success. Only 12-hour Nostrella and Nostril regular or mild have the one-way pump. It's the most advanced relief you can give your nose.
Success.
Mommy, you're smoking. Did you know that smoking is associated with strokes in women who take the pill?
Uh-huh.
And that pregnant women who smoke have smaller babies?
Uh-huh.
And that women who smoke are 6 times more likely to contract cervical cancer?
Uh-huh. Are you trying to tell me something?
Yeah, kiss your butt goodbye.
Call the American Lung Association at 800-824-7888, operator 535, and kiss your butt goodbye.
Card Shark. Those of you at home wondering why the lady bet $6,400 on a 7, it's because you have to bet at least half of your dollars on that top rope. But you're still doing just fine. Thank you. You've got $11,800 so far. And you're not done. You know, we're always looking for special groups to participate in our polls here on Card Sharks. Today, we're looking for parents of newborn babies. So if you have a baby less than 6 months old, then we'd love to hear from you. Here's where to write. And Susanna's going to tell you. I'm sorry, Susanna.
Thanks, Bob. Just send a postcard to New Parents, Card Sharks, 6430 Sunset Boulevard, Hollywood, California, 90028. Back to you.
Thank you. That's Susanna. You ready?
Yeah.
Good luck, champ. We're going to meet a new challenger, and here comes this pretty lady right now. How are you, Kay?
I'm great. I'm Kay Wallace, and I'm from Clemson, South Carolina, home of William the Refrigerator Perry.
All right.
I've been married to a wonderful guy for 26 years, and still my friend as well as my lover, and we have 2 lovely children, Bill Jr. and Debbie.
2 children in 26 years.
That's right.
What happened?
We had some vacation and rest time, too.
I understand. All right. Well, it's nice to have you with us. I know you did. The 2 of you cut the cards before the show?
Yes.
Okay, so Lacey is going to be dealing out the cards right now from that new deck. Now, remember, the object of our game is to work your way across the board by predicting whether each card is higher or lower than the one preceding it. But before you can start calling off high-low cards, you have to win the high-low toss-up questions. And so I want to wish you both good luck. She's a tough lady, Kay, so be real careful. Here we go. Here's our first question of the day. Amy, it goes to you. Amy, we surveyed 100 pregnant women, and we asked them, are you married? How many pregnant women said they are married?
Well, Bob, I would hope that pregnant women would be married, and so I think that number's going to be pretty high, that they were going to be married and they're pregnant. But there's always that chance that there's going to be some that aren't.
There is?
Well, sure, in today's times there are.
Oh, I see.
I'm going to say it's going to be 87.
87 out of 100 pregnant women said yes, they are married. Kay, will the actual number be higher or lower than 87?
Bob, today that number is very shocking, and I think the number is going to be lower.
Really? Lower? If it's lower, you get the first shot at the cards. If not, Amy does. Let's find out. The actual number of pregnant women who are married is 97. It wasn't lower, it was higher. And that means our champ gets to play with cards first. Now remember, Amy, because you won the high-low question, you can change your base card if you want to. So here we go. Let's see if you want to or not. Your card is an ace. No way. Going lower than the ace. The card is now a 10. You can play or you can freeze. Going on. The lady says lower than the 10. It's a 4. Now what do you do? She's going to continue. Higher than the 4. It's a 5. Freeze. She will freeze on the 5. And the reason she does that is to keep Kay away from the cards. And if she wins the next high-low question, she'll have a chance to change that 5. So it's a good strategy. Remember, first player to win 2 games wins the match, and then you go on to play the big money cards. And Amy knows all about that. All right, Kay, next question. And this one's for you, Kay. Kay, we surveyed 100 single women, and we asked them, would you like it if roles were reversed? And it was women who asked men out on the dates. How many single women said, yeah, they'd like it if women asked the men out for the dates?
Bob, I believe that's real popular today anyhow. I believe that there are a lot of women asking men out today, so I think that would be a real high number.
Did you ever ask a guy out for a date?
No, I didn't. I've been married for 26 years. That was very improper
Same
back
wonderful
then.
man.
Right.
Yes. 2 children.
Right. I would say that that number was about 92.
92 single women said they would like it if women asked men out for dates. Amy, are you married?
No, I'm not.
Have you ever asked a guy out?
No, but it's not that I wouldn't like to. I mean, I think that Kay's right. I think women would like it if roles were reversed, and they could be the ones who do
What
the
keeps you from asking him out?
I just get kind of nervous.
Oh, I see. Okay.
So I don't. But I think the number's going to be high, but not that high. So I'm going to say it's going to be a little bit lower than that.
A little lower than the 92. Well, the actual number of single women who would like it if women asked men for dates is 50. You're right, it was lower. I think the guys would like it. I really do think the guys would like it. All right, Amy, you won the question. Now, that means you froze on the 5, so you can change that 5 if you'd like to.
Change that card, please.
All right. Your 5 now becomes a 7, and you've got to play.
Okay, let's go higher with that next one.
Higher than the 7. If it's higher than the 7, you win game number 1. If it's not higher, Kay gets a free shot at the cards. Is it? No! Not higher than the 7, and that means, Kay, you get a shot at the cards. Now, you've got to play off this card. Here it is. Your base is a 7.
Bob, we're going higher.
Higher than the 7, Kay. Your card is a 10.
Wow.
You can play or you can freeze.
Bob, I'm going on. Let's say lower.
Lower than the 10. The lady's going to play. No! Not lower than the 10. That takes you back to the 7. And as you can see, Amy is still leading in this game as we go to our next high-low question. Here it is. Amy, we surveyed 100 men who are serving time in prison. And we asked them, are you innocent? How many inmates claimed that they are innocent? What an interesting question, huh?
I think the number's going to be pretty high. I mean, people who even go to jail, even after they've been, proven guilty and everything, they still say they're innocent. There's always something that they're still innocent. So I'm going to say it's going to be a pretty high number. I'm going to say about 67.
67 out of 100 inmates, you say, claim they're still innocent, okay?
I believe that number is even going to be higher, Bob, because I don't think a lot of them are going to admit that they were guilty.
Even after they've been convicted?
Even after they've been convicted.
All right, well, let's see. If it's higher, then you're going to get a shot at the cards. The actual number of inmates who claim they are innocent is 39. Wasn't higher, it was lower. It's a good question, though. All right, here you are, Amy, still stuck. You got one card in order to win this game. You froze on the 7.
Let's change that card.
Yeah, I thought you'd change that card. The 7 is now a 10, and you've got to play.
Okay, let's go lower.
Lower than the 10? Once again, for the game, if it's lower than the 10, it's a jack. Oh! Again, right there, and Kay, again, you get to play. But this time, you still got to go off of the 7.
Let's go higher, Bob.
Higher than the 7. Your card is a 3. We're still stuck. All right, tell you what, the cards are not rolling. Let's change your luck a little bit. We'll pause for a couple of commercials, and we'll be right back to play our 4th and final question in this game between Amy and Kay. We'll see you in just a moment.
At least 9 out of 10 people have it. Many of them don't even know it. But it can be controlled. It's plaque, and Listerine Antiseptic fights it. Clinical tests prove Listerine, in addition to regular brushing, reduces plaque by up to 50% over brushing alone for better oral hygiene. Listerine kills the germs that cause bad breath and kills the germs that cause plaque. Now you know. Use it.
The longer you age a Worcestershire sauce, the more flavorful it is. If you want the only Worcestershire sauce aged 2 years rather than processed in days, Lee & Perrins has it all wrapped up. Lee & Perrins, the world's Worcestershire.
Bananas. And sugar? Tapioca starch?
Oh.
Heinz Instant Baby Food knows a better way. All pure and natural with no added sugar or starchy fillers. Heinz Instant, a better way to feed your baby.
Play a great new game from Twix today with 1 million prizes to be given away.
Keep on winning with Twix. Especially Mark Twix tells you how to win. A pair of Honda scooters
Or a 10-speed win.
You can win money, honey, or free Twix. You can win on the spot.
Be an instant winner.
Or by saving a lot.
Win a 10-speed Schwinn or a pair of Honda scooters in the Twix Cookie Bars Keep On Winning game. Inside every wrapper. Now. Keep on winning.
Keep on winning. Keep on moving with Twix.
There's something big for big cheese lovers.
Velveeta extra thick slices are here.
They're a whole lot more of what you love slices for.
That's Velveeta extra thick.
Extra thick, no other slice goes to such great heights.
Big enough for the biggest cheese appetites.
No other slice will ever suffice. For a slice that's extra thick, there's only one slice to pick. There's no Single slice like Velveeta.
Extra thick.
Listen, if you would like to be a contestant on Card Sharks, well, here's Susanna to tell you how you can do that.
Thanks, Bob. Justin to postcard 2. Contestants, Card Shark, 6430 Sunset Boulevard, Hollywood, California, 90028. Or if you're in Southern California, dial area code 213-520-1234. Back to you.
At least she didn't call me Wink. I thought she'd call me Wink. All right, now, this is it. This is our fourth and final question. This game, sudden death time. Someone must win the game on this next play of the cards, so control of the board is very important. This question will decide game number 1. It goes to you, okay? Here it is. We surveyed 100 marriage counselors, and we asked them, have you ever been divorced? How many marriage counselors said that they have been divorced?
Bob, I'm thinking about marriage counselors and realizing how many challenges and situations they see and overcome. I believe they know a lot of the answers of how to maybe hold a marriage together. So I'm going to say that that number would be maybe about 30.
About 30 out of 100. All right, Amy, here's what the lady said. 30 out of 100 marriage counselors said they have been divorced. Higher or lower than 30?
Well, sometimes divorce helps a person learn about how not to make mistakes in a marriage. So I'm going to say marriage counselors, that would be a little bit higher.
It's an expensive learning process. Going to be higher? All right. The actual number of marriage counselors who have been divorced is 39. You're right, Amy, it was higher. All right, now, Amy, you've got some choices to make. You can change the 10 and play it out. And if you're right, you win the game. But if you make a mistake, then Kay wins the game. Or you can pass it on to Kay. She must play off the 7 and play it out. If she goofs, you win the game. What do you want to do?
I'm going to pass it on to Kay.
Pass it on to Kay. All right, Kay, it's up to you. Play it across and you win the game. Here we go.
Let's go higher.
Higher than the 7, your card is a king. Lower than the king, it's a jack. Lower again, it's a jack. Go, and that means that Amy wins game number 1. Whew. All right, strategy worked. I didn't know if it was going to work or not for you. Now, Amy, you've got $100. You win game number 1. That means, Kay, you've got to win the next game in order to stay in. So good luck to you, and let's start that next game right now while Lacey deals out cards again from the same deck. This is our first high-low question in game number 2. Amy, we surveyed 100 millionaires, and we asked them, do you ever save expensive liquor bottles, then refill them later with cheap booze? How many millionaires admitted that they do refill expensive liquor bottles?
Well, I bet you that happens a lot. You know, I mean, they didn't get to be millionaires by just throwing things away and, you know, buying more expensive things. But I don't think they're going to admit it.
No?
No. So I'm going to say the number's going to be about 62.
62 out of 100 millionaires admitted they do refill expensive liquor bottles. Kay, higher or lower?
Bob, I believe millionaires' time's too valuable. That number will be lower.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Yeah.
If you got that much money, why do all that, huh?
That's too much work.
Yes. The actual number of millionaires who refill expensive liquor bottles with cheap booze is 7. You're right, Kay. Their time is too valuable. All right, Kay, now, time for you to play this game. Remember, you can change this card if you like. And here's the card. It's a 10.
Let's change that
Change the 10?
card.
10's no good. How about this one? It's a deuce.
Higher
than the deuce. The card is a 4.
Higher.
Going on. Higher than the 4. It's a 7. Play a freeze. Freeze on the 7. That keeps Amy away from the cards. And once again, if she wins the next high-low question, she can change the 7. Let's see if you do win that question. Here it is. Kay, we surveyed 100 married men, and we asked them, do you like it when your wife wears an outfit that's so revealing that it turns other men's heads? How many married men said they do like it when their wife wears such a revealing outfit?
Well, Bob, I'm speaking from personal experience. My husband likes my blouses high and my skirts long. And I think the male ego today, yes, I do. I think the male ego is a very touchy thing. So I think that would be a fairly low number. I'm going to say 21.
21 married men said they do like it. Amy, will it be higher or lower?
Well, I know that my dad likes it when other men look at my mom because they think it's kind of a compliment to my dad that she looks so nice. So I'm going to say that number's going to be higher.
It's going to be higher than that.
Yeah.
You know what? I think if the guy is very, very secure, that he does like to show off the lady and say, hey, look, she's mine. Let's find out. Actual number of married men who like it when their wife wears a revealing outfit is 49. It was higher. All right, Amy. Once again, this is it. The card is a deuce. Higher than the deuce. Your card is now a 9. You can play or you can freeze.
So
Gonna go lower. She's gonna go on. Lower than the 9. It's a 3.
Go higher, Bob.
Gonna go higher than the 3. It's a 4.
Higher, Bob.
Gonna go on. If this card is higher than the 4, you remain the champ. You'll play the big money cards. If not, Kay gets a free shot at the cards. Is it higher than the 4? Yes! All right, champ. There you go again. That means you've won another match. Kay, you didn't win any money. We have some very nice prizes for you. Thank you very much.
Bob. I really enjoyed being here.
All right, we'll see you again. Say hi to the fridge for us, will you? All right, we'll pause for these words. When we come back, we're going to give Amy another chance to go for the big money when we play our big money cards right after these words. See you in just a moment.
Hey, you're eating bran cereal because it's good for you, right? Guess what's in it besides bran? Sugar. Up to 22 added teaspoons a box. Over a period of time, that can really add up. And up. Introducing a new bran cereal, Nabisco Shredded Wheat and Bran. The first high-fiber cereal without a grain of added sugar in it. Or even salt. New Nabisco Shredded Wheat and Bran. If you're eating bran because it's good for you, why add sugar and salt?
Nabisco.
Well, at least one of them's gold.
How about some coffee? It's decaffeinated.
Half a cup's fine.
You drink decaf.
Sure, and when I find one that's got a full flavor, I'll have a full cup.
This one does.
Brim?
It's got full, rich flavor.
Now this is a fine. Fill it to the rim.
With the full, rich taste of Brim decaffeinated coffee.
Fantastic. Only a cleaner this strong can make cleaning this easy.
Professor, what's the greatest advance in the 20th century?
Saran wrap.
Saran wrap?
Sure, it's strong, it cleans, it protects, even in a microwave. Moist, tasty, hot. Wow!
Saran wrap. Nothing protects food better.
2 of the 4-hour cough medicine didn't last me through the day.
I know.
The 6-hour didn't last me through the night.
I know, Alan.
Why doesn't somebody invent
A
it?
12-hour cough medicine? Somebody has, Alan.
Introducing 12-Hour Delsum. Only Delsum has a patented timed-release formula that lasts up to 12 hours for hours more relief than regular cough medicines. Each dose helps you work all day and sleep all night. 12-hour timed-release Delsum for hours more cough relief.
Terrific.
Welcome back to Card Sharks, our champ. $12,000. Going to try to add to that right now. You know how to play these big money cards. Suzanne and Lacey are going to start dealing them out right now. You get to keep all the money you won so far. You bet your way across by calling off high and low. And you'll have $200 to begin with. When we get to the second line, we'll give you another $400. Remember, your minimum bets are $50 until you get up to the top. Then you must bet at least half. You know all of that. Remember also that you'll have a chance to change one card on each line by choosing one of the spare cards that Suzanne is dealing out right now. So good luck to you. Let's give the lady $200. She's already got $12,000. Let's see if you can add to that. Come on, Amy. Here we go. Here's your card. The card is a 6. You can play it or you can change it.
Just change that with
Change it. All right. There goes the change on this line. Then the 6 now becomes a 9. You got 200.
So 100 lower.
200?
100.
A 100 lower than the 9. If another 9 comes up, push, no win, no loss. It is a 5. You've got $300.
100 higher.
100 higher than the 5. It's a 5. That's all right. Still got $300.
100 higher.
Again, 100 higher than the 5. Your card is now an 8. You've got $400. This becomes your base. We'll give you another $400. You've got $800. She's going to change the 8 to a deuce. 800.
800 higher.
All of it that it's higher than the deuce. It's an 8. 1,600. All of it that it's lower than the ace. It is a jack. Yes. You got $3,200, Amy.
Hey, let's go 2,000 lower.
$2,000 lower than the jack. Good luck to you. It's a 4. Now, you're at $5,200. This becomes your base up here. You've got to bet at least $2,600.
3,000 higher.
3,000, that it's higher than the 4. Good luck, Amy. Come on. Yeah! Another $8,200. Way to go, Bill. Look at you. You all right? You know how much you won now? You had $12,000, just won another $8,200. That brings you to $20,200. And you're still here, and we're still going to do it again. We will meet a new challenger for our pretty little champion when we come back right after this.
To keep myself sparkling clean and fresh. Now, if you want all-day freshness, there's this concentrated cleaner called Blue. Just pop Blue in the tank, then every time I flush, I get a Blue detergent rinse that helps clean and deodorize me for up to a month. The tablet dissolves, so there's no dripping mess to remove, and my fingers don't get stained. I tell you, Blue makes me feel brand new. Try concentrated Blue. It's the simplest bowl cleaner yet.
I want a laxative that's natural and works overnight.
There's only one there.
This one?
No,
These aren't natural.
neither's that.
Natural fiber.
But they can take up to 3 days to work.
3 days? Oh, that leaves Gentle Nature. I never heard of it.
Gentle Nature's new from X-Lax, a natural vegetable tablet that works overnight. It's gentle, it's natural, it's new Gentle Nature.
Natural and overnight.
Wednesday. I'm on a roll.
You're hot, you're cooking, you're an inferno.
Frank's got Lady Luck on his side. Could her name be Mary?
You want to go to Monte Carlo tonight?
There's a part of me that would like to go.
Then dinner with the mayor makes Alex the object of Foley Square's affection.
I can bring an escort.
What?
Why did I say that out loud?
But will a witness's bombshell blow her big night?
We have returned. If I tell you that we will play again tomorrow, you promise to show up?
Yeah.
Okay, you've won $20,200. Will be the new challenger for you tomorrow, next time. Until then, I'm Bob Eubanks for Susanna, Lacey, Gene, and the entire gang at Card Shark saying thank you very much. We'll see you again. Bye-bye.
Some of our departing contestants will receive a gift certificate from Sears Spring Summer Catalog with over 1,200 pages of ideas. 1-800-453-7000. And a pocket radio. And from out of the ocean comes a unique blended seafood. New delicacies now in the frozen food section. And a cookbook. And for more real barbecue taste, new shake and bake barbecue style coating mix. A new blend of seasonings for delicious tangy chicken and ribs. And a member of our studio audience will receive Amelia Earhart super lightweight non-stop carry-on luggage. Casual, practical, designed with your lifestyle in mind. Quality luggage you can count on non-stop from Amelia Earhart. This is Gene Wood speaking for Card Shark. A Mark Goodson television production.
Tonight, mum's the word when Allie appears on Dick Cabot's talk show. Then Larry, Daryl, and Daryl do a real snow job to save the winter carnival on New...
What's ahead for America's troubled family farms, and what does it mean to you? This is Dan Rather, and we'll be reporting from America's farmland all next week on the CBS Evening News.
For saving a woman's life, they were framed with the crime of rape.
They're animals.
And that was just the start. Blood and orchids.
This is CBS.
Hey, want to try something different? Something smooth.
European Valley cheese. European Valley cheese.
Something natural.
European,
Something creamy.
European Valley cheese.
Incredible.
European Valley
You spend so much time trying to keep your face soft and smooth. But aren't you forgetting something? Your hands and body need...
Hi there, I'm Bob Eubanks, inviting you to join the fun as fortunes are made with the turn of a single card. Yeah. Tune in weekdays for the all-new Card Shark.